focusing on a deep fried hen. Yes, a deep fried hen that is not going to be dipped in oil. No oil at all is needed for this recipe. It is going into what's called a Big Easy, which is an oilless fryer. If you don't have one, that's fine. You can pop it in the oven, you can pop it in your rotisserie, or if you have a deep fryer with oil, go for that. Just be very careful, I would say. Don't start fire. So this recipe today is going to be focused on fusing different cultures. Why? Because culture is awesome. There's really cool cultures out there with amazing food. So it's going to be Peruvian, it's going to be Jamaican, and it's going to be Asian, all mixed into one hen. One hen. And I am so damn excited for this because I think it's going to be so good. It's going to be spicy, juicy, flavorful, just everything I want right now. So go ahead and stick with me through the end of this video, and we're going to start making this. And it starts with a very short brine. We don't have to brine this that long because it's going to be deep fried.
All right, so I have some boiling hot water here in a large pot, and what I'm going to do is reduce this to a simmer, and I'm going to add a cup of kosher salt and a cup of sugar, and I'm going to stir until it's dissolved. Then once that happens, I'm going to add in 4 cloves of garlic here. Then I'm going to add 2 sliced jalapeños after the garlic, 2 Fresno chilies sliced, and then 2 tablespoons of peppercorns. Once that's in there, I'm going to go ahead and add the juice of 1 lime and a 1/4 cup of soy sauce. I'm going to let this cool down. I want it to get real nice and cool. I don't want it to be hot before I add in the chicken. And remember, you can brine this in your fridge for 3 to 4 hours, but best results is overnight. All right, so we're going to go ahead and make the paste that's going to go on our hen before we cook it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to start off with 2 Fresno chilies here and 2 jalapeños straight into our blender, and 5 to 6 cloves of garlic, followed by a handful of cilantro, 4 stalks of green onions, 1 lime juiced, 3 tablespoons of soy sauce, 3 tablespoons of black pepper, 2 tablespoons of ginger paste or ginger, and 1.5 tablespoons of allspice. Then after that, I'm going to add in a tablespoon and a half of paprika. I'm using smoked paprika, but it's up to you what you really want to use here. And then I'm going to use a 1/2 tablespoon of crushed chilies. These are Korean chilies. You can use whatever chilies you want. Just regular crushed red peppers is perfectly fine. And then once all that's in there, I'm going to add in 2 tablespoons of avocado oil. Again, oil of your choice. And I'm going to blend it on high and may add some water to improve its consistency, but not too much.
I'm not gonna lie, this is pretty fragrant. It smells pretty freaking hot. Let me see what it's all about. It's pretty hot. I feel like it could be a little bit hotter. Let me try one more section in case it's not all incorporated. Hold on. It's definitely got some heat. I'm gonna leave it as is. I would like this a little bit hotter. Maybe add Scotch bonnet, maybe add a habanero, because I like a lot of heat. But I'm also gonna make a sauce to go with this. So I think it wouldn't be right for me to just kick up all the heat here. I can kick it up in the sauce as well.
Okay, so I have the Big Easy outside getting heated up right now. So while that's going on, I'm going to make the dipping sauce. This is going to be 1/2 cup of cilantro, 2 to 3 tablespoons of garlic paste. You can use whatever kind of garlic you want. It's your recipe, go for it. Then I'm going to go ahead and add the juice of 1 lime, followed by a teaspoon of lime zest. Then I'm going to add in a teaspoon of sesame oil. I add a teaspoon because sesame oil is very potent, so I like to be very careful with it. 2 tablespoons of black pepper as well, followed by my homemade green sriracha sauce. You can find green sriracha in the store. I'm using about 4 to 5 tablespoons here, but it's to your heat level expectancy, so definitely taste as you go. Then I'm going to add in 1/2 cup of mayo. Now you can see here I made a mess, so I had to go back, clean it, and come back and do it again. So 1/2 cup of mayo, followed by 1/2 cup of plain Greek yogurt, 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and then 1 to 1.5 tablespoons of chili garlic paste. Then I'm going to blend this on high. I have to transfer it to a different container because I'm a dummy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and start preparing the hen. So I'm going to take it out of its brine, and I don't show this, but I do pat it dry a little bit, and then I start adding the paste that we made. My paste came out a little bit runny, but that's okay. And so I'm just going through, just adding the paste in, and I'm going to flip the bird, put it on the other side, and then I'm going to do a really important process here. I'm going to show you in just a second. So I'm going to flip the bird back over, and then what I'm going to do is I'm going to start moving my hand underneath the skin. So I'm going to separate that skin from the flesh and gently move my hands throughout the legs and the wings under the skin, adding the paste into there. This makes it really juicy, and you can do this with turkeys as well. Then I'm going to go ahead and put it in our container for the Big Easy. It's all prepped, it's good to go, and then I'm going to drop it in, and I want an internal temperature of 165.
All right, so here we are. So I went ahead and let this rest for about 15 minutes in tin foil just to conserve everything. I'm gonna go ahead and unwrap it. As you can see, it's very juicy on all sides. It's just dripping with fluids. And there is our beautiful hen. You can't get a hen like this in the oven. You really can't. I mean, if you're good, you can do it, but this is the easiest route. So I'm gonna turn this just so that you can see how good it is. And then I'm gonna go ahead and split this in half. All right, so we're here. I had to change my shirt because I made a mess and got it all over my shirt, but whatever, it doesn't matter. So as you can see, this chicken is just dripping with juice. And I'm gonna go ahead and try it right now. This is so good. I honestly love this recipe. This is an amazing recipe. You should definitely try it. It's super easy. I'm gonna try it right now with the sauce. That's on point. That is on point. All right. Well, thank you so much for hanging in throughout the end of the video. For all of you who are new to the channel, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Please like and subscribe. For all of you that are already subscribers, thank you so much. I appreciate the support. And yeah, let's go ahead and make some more recipes and keep cooking.